Today we will teach you about the 7 deadly delays of transit. Before we get started, it is important for you to understand the difference between the 3 classes of transit systems. There is Class A, which is completely separate from all other traffic. Class B is when transit has its own traffic lanes, but still shares the road with other vehicles, making intersections a problem. Finally, there's Class C, which is when transit vehicles use the same roads and lanes as other vehicles.
The first type of delay is congestion. We are sure all of you know what congestion is. We just wanted to explain that the most affected by congestion type of transit is Class C, which experiences all the traffic hurdles just as any private vehicle or even more. That's why so much effort is put into Class B facilities, which implies separate bus lanes and rail lines. Class A with its tunnels and elevated lanes is unfortunately much more expensive.
The second type of delay is friction. This affects Class C primarily, although B class can also be impacted. Friction is when cars and other vehicles block access from the curb and bus stop. Typically, delivery vehicles or taxis loading or unloading or parking cars block the lane of traffic. One solution for this could be locating bus lanes in the center lane.
The next type of delay is signal delay. Both Type B and Type C transit services experience this kind of delay. Every time a bus or a streetcar approaches an intersection, it has to wait for the green signal, just as any private vehicle. Signal priority tools must be used to mitigate the delay. For example, short lanes at an intersection for transit to bypass traffic, or extended green lights for transit.
Dwell from boarding and alighting. This affects all classes, and it is the time it takes for people to get on and off the vehicle. This is typically affected by the number of doors and space on the vehicle, as well as the size of the sidewalk or platform. Some possible solutions include boarding through all doors, acquiring bigger vehicles, or widening the platforms.
Dwell from fare collection. This turns out to be a huge source of delay where all passengers are required to board through the front door to pay the fare to the driver. The use of smart cards allowing people to board through all doors combined with the random inspection of payment will eliminate the delay.
Acceleration and deceleration also affects all classes. This is when the vehicle transitions from cruising speed to a stop, then getting back to cruising speed. Some solutions for this are utilizing signal delays or smart signals so that buses can cruise through intersections. Electric vehicles can also combat this type of delay, especially on inclines.
Stop spacing. All 3 passenger stop delays mentioned above add up to the total delay caused by one stop, which is going to be multiplied by the number of stops. So we also should care about stop spacing. The wider stop spacing is, the less delay we get. However, the intended customer should still be able to get to the service. The optimal stop spacing is considered to be a quarter of a mile, but may depend on the development. These are all 7 main types of delay, each addressed with different tools.